Today, we are literally going to dissect every single part of the Drake versus Kendrick beef. Every single song, every single diss, every single everything, because I think the beef is officially done. This song will go down in history, an amazing song by the way, but this song will be remembered in history as the moment when the greatest beef in hip-hop history began. And boys, we're about to go through every single one, but let's start off here. First person shooter, J. Cole. This is where the beef really started. This video is crazy. One of the craziest, like you could tell they probably dropped a milli on this shit.
First person shoot.
Crazy music video.
The
Office reference, bro.
Start debating about who the GOAT. I'm like, go ahead, say it then. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT?
Amen. Amen. It's not a direct tanks for Kendrick, but I mean, it's him and J. Cole. Him and J. Cole look cool, you know what I mean? J. Cole is obviously not taking offense to this, but bro, on the same song where we'll get to the line later, he's calling himself the GOAT. He knew what the line that J. Cole was saying was, and he's calling himself the GOAT.
Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just too cold.
I'm naming the album The Fall Off. It's pretty ironic cause
Yo, when the Fall Off drops, when J. Cole's The Fall Off drop, bro, that is gonna be so fire. He's been teasing that album literally for 6 years now, bro. If it's not the craziest album of all time, he's cooked.
it ain't no fall off for me. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
There it is. There it is. That moment. Let's run it back. Let's run it back.
Kid that comes up like a father to be. Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot, is it Aubrey or me? We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
And that line will go down as the line that ended Drake's career. Okay, maybe not. Yo, man. Oh my lord, that's the line, man. If y'all didn't hear me, said, love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K Dot? Is it Aubrey or me? We're the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali, man.
We the big three like we started a league.
And keep that, we'll finish the song, we'll go on, but keep that big three, the big three reference, you know what I mean? Him saying he's the best out of the big three, but that's the big three, you know what I mean? Keep that in mind.
Right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
Keep that in mind.
Door stop, girl, give me some hair because I need it.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. Listen closely to this one as well. Listen closely to this line he's about to say soon as well. The last verse on this, bro. The last line on this.
And if I fuck with you, then after I might eat it. Niggas talking about when this gonna be repeated. What the fuck, bro? I'm one away from Michael. Nigga, beat it. Nigga, beat it. What? Beat it.
Hey, man. He said he's one away from Michael. One away from Michael, referring to Michael Jackson, okay? I think there's a little bit after this. Great music video. But listen, man. Y'all heard the 2 lines from that, okay? The 2 lines to remember from this song. Again, it doesn't seem like any diss thing's about to happen, right? You wouldn't think this is what was gonna set it off, okay? It's just a really crazy moment. At this point, it was just a crazy moment that Drake and J. Cole were on the same song. They made it this big thing, right? Kendrick Lamar took this as the opportunity. He took this as the moment where he was like, I'm done. I'm sick of this. It's time now. Future and Metro Boomin come out with their album We Don't Trust You, and as a surprise feature from Kendrick Lamar. This was in March 2020. This was March 22, 2024. Almost was October, November, December, January, February, March. 5 months after that song comes out, this comes out, and this is what really shook up everybody. And again, first person shooters, what ignited it. This was Kendrick pouring gasoline on it, and it was just go from here. Let's listen, man. Oh my god! Bro, you heard that and you were like, it's up. Bro, you heard that and because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I listened to the album, but I wasn't crazy, like, excited about the album, bro. All you saw was the headline, Kendrick dissed Drake. And you click on it, and this is all you hear, bro. I was like, nah, GG's, bro.
Step in ambulances if you like that.
Here we go, man.
These niggas talking out of they necks.
Oh my god, bro.
Out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic. Oh, my temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Oh.
Okay, so far that was the one that at first it starts off, he just kind of rapping and stuff like that, and he said, fellas clicking up but cannot be legit. That, I mean, clicking up, J. Cole and Drake clicking up, and he talks about that later. He didn't like that apparently. Hold on, run it back.
Oh, my temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but they not be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Oh. Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like
oh my God.
This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up.
If y'all didn't catch that, what we just listened to, bro, keep that mind in here, bro.
Get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash.
Yo, frick sneak dissing first person shooter, bro. Names the title of the song, bro. At this point, you're like, oh my lord. So he's referenced, at this point, he's talking about how J. Cole and Drake teaming up, and he didn't like that sneak dissing.
Out like fuck rap, this Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga.
Oh, there it is. That's the moment. That's the moment. That's the moment right there. And also, I have not heard this in a while, bro. Dude dropped the location. He dropped the location. But yo,
around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum.
Woo! That's the big moment from this, okay? And he keeps going after this, but that's the big moment. He says, yo, frick the big 3. It's just me. Y'all suck. It's just me, bro.
I'm really like that. And your best work is a light pack. Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, bum.
Oh my gosh, bro. And then comes back, like I said before, bro, the Michael Jackson line. Prince outlived Mike Jack. Okay? He's saying Michael Jackson's cool, but Prince outlived him. He's calling himself Prince. Drake's Michael Jackson. So that's a direct Drake diss. And then, oh my god, and here we go. This is another very direct Drake diss.
Like that. And your best work is a light pack.
This seems all about Drake.
Nigga, Prince outlived Mike Jack. Nigga, bum. For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these 9s. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Gosh, man, that's the diss, man. That's what really set it off. That's what really set it off. And he's still not name dropping yet. He's not doing any of that yet. But he doesn't like. This is a direct reply to first person shooter because he's saying he doesn't like the big 3. He didn't like being compared to him. He didn't like how they were clicking up. And immediately he goes out for all the dogs. He goes out. He says for all the dogs getting buried. References that Pet Cemetery movie. And what else does he say? He's been. Oh yeah, and he says Prince outlived Michael Jackson. So he's calling himself Prince compared to Michael Jackson, right? This was the shot that went crazy. Okay. So at this point, it is 2 songs where it's clear. It wasn't that clear on first person shooter that it was like a Kendrick diss, but Kendrick outright dissed Drake. Okay. And now it was all on Drake. Okay, it was all on Drake. Kendrick threw the shot out there, right? And now people were just waiting. And we're not going to go over it because we're focusing on Kendrick versus Drake. But after this, following, I think it was like a week or 2 later, Jermaine Cole replies, right? And long story short, J. Cole replied. It was an okay diss track, but at least he replied. And it was a full Kendrick diss track called 7 Minute Drill on an album called Might Delete Later. And then 2 days later, he goes on stage at a concert and basically says, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I didn't like that. I want to be peaceful. I don't really want to be in this. Kendrick, I apologize. If you want to diss me, I'm not going to say anything back, but you can take it. I'll just be chin up. Basically just drops the diss track and then dips out of it because he didn't want anything to do with it. And he's been pretty chilling ever since, right? So J. Cole inserted himself in it, but then dipped out, right? He was clowned like crazy for it. And this is before Drake has said anything, right? And also at this point, the entire rap game is basically going at Drake at this point. Everyone's dissing him. Everyone's dissing Drake, right? Everyone has stuff to say to Drake, right? And Drake's just kind of chilling at this point. He had just basically said he was going to go on vacation after For All the Dogs, right? No one's really, like, Drake's chilling at this point. And everyone's throwing shots at him. You know what I mean? Kendrick throws this shot. J. Cole replies, dips out of it. So now it's just Kendrick and Drake. Now everyone's waiting for Drake to kind of save the situation because at this point it was like, yo, Kendrick's bringing back that competitiveness, that about rap. You know what I mean? Bringing back those disses, bringing all that stuff back. And then J. Cole enters it and then dips out. And it's like, oh my God, the beef just got ruined. You know what I mean? Everyone was kind of like, dang, is this beef even going to happen now? Because J. Cole just dissed him and then backed out. So if Drake doesn't reply, this thing's dead. You know what I mean? So for a while, so kind of towards the end of March, it seemed like it was dead. It seemed like it was kind of not dead, but like not what it could have been, right? Then on a Saturday, I can tell you the actual date because we have the track here, but this was actually published on streaming platforms a week later. So I think it was around April 12th, around that time. It was a Saturday. This must have been about 2 weeks after this drops. And after J. Cole apologizes, drops whatever. Drake's song gets leaked. Okay? It got leaked. It got leaked on Twitter. And it was a way different beat, but it was the same lyrics. And it gets dropped. And it's Drake pretty much going at everybody. And it's a Kendrick diss, right? It's a Kendrick diss. He's dissing other people on it, but it's a Kendrick diss. And then it gets leaked with a better beat, better mixing, all that stuff. And it gets leaked, right? And everyone's posting on YouTube, and that part goes crazy. You know what I mean? Because at first it was like this way like quieter, kind of weirdly mixed beat. And then this drops, but it's leaked. So he hasn't officially dropped it, right? And it comes out, and he's talking about everybody, and Drake officially drops the track, right? And then eventually he actually acknowledged it. Because a lot of people at first thought it was AI. A lot of people thought this track was AI. Like a lot of people did, just because it got leaked and Drake didn't officially say anything. And then I think Drake posted on his story something mentioning how it actually was him that dropped this. Whatever happened, a week later, he actually releases Push-Ups on streaming platforms. And let's listen to it, man. This came out. This was the first actual diss, okay? So round one, I don't even know if like that first person shooter count as a round one. Those are both just like they're initiating it and they're being like, Drake's being like, yo, I'm the GOAT, I'm Michael Jackson, I'm here for it. And Kendrick's like, nah fam. You know what I mean? I'm Prince and you suck. And for all the dogs is getting buried and you suck and there's no big three, it's just me. You know what I mean? So they're both kind of initiating it, right? This is how I'm looking at it as the first diss track, besides J. Cole's, between Drake and Kendrick. Like, this is all just Drake and Kendrick, right? Those two were kind of, they weren't diss tracks. They were dissing each other, kind of, but they weren't diss tracks. This was a diss, but it wasn't a diss track. This is the first diss track that got thrown, Push-Ups by Drake. Here we go. God, this beat is crazy.
Never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand.
Okay, first line, I've heard that. I don't think that's about Kendrick. I heard other people say it's about Future, but not because of the video we just watched. Now look, it could have been about Kendrick, bro, because he's taking the I put Kendrick on angle. I'm sure you've all heard these, by the way, so I'm gonna pause a lot during these, alright?
Pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on?
Woo! Okay, so in that part, he's saying that, yo, when I saw you backstage at the show, it was all cool, it was all love, and now you're acting like this for rap or whatever. And then he says, how are you big stepping, talking about Mr. Morale, the big steppers, how are you big stepping in a size 7 men's? Just calling him a short little guy. And the cover, obviously, is a shoe, US size 7. It's funny, it's cool, he's calling him a little guy, but man, the beat was just crazy. And again, this is all still relatively new at the time, so I know when you compare these to the later tracks, again, some of these disses aren't gonna hit as much, but bro, at the time, this was crazy. This was a Kendrick diss, bro.
This the part with the
oh, and I didn't even talk about the part where he said, you will never take no chains off of us, talking about that Kendrick line where he's like, I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos, you know what I mean? So he's saying you'll never do that.
How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career you been shook up. Cause top told you drop and give me 50 likes of push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip.
Okay, a lot there. Saying that he has a bad deal. He's saying push-ups. I think the push-ups is in reference to some video that went viral. Kendrick Lamar doing push-ups. And he's going over this. He's got some good lines here. You're saying that he's got a bad deal or whatever. Again, nothing too crazy, but yo, this is
better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
God, that drop is crazy, bro. This line, he's just kind of making fun of him for the pop, like, he was gonna come at him for the pop star stuff, so he's like, yo, you made songs with Taylor Swift and Maroon 5, buddy.
Show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50.
50% split. I should have mentioned that. He's talking about giving him a 50% split.
Pip squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big three. Scissor got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now.
Another Michael Jackson reference and stuff like that. Oh my god, this song was crazy.
What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga.
That line was so crazy. I think that's still one of the best lines Drake has, bro. I love that line. What's a prince to a king? He's a son. That is such a good way to put that, because of Kendrick calling himself Prince or whatever. That I feel like he flipped that perfectly, man.
The fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga?
20v1.
What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you trippin'. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if his BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking.
If y'all didn't catch it, oh my lord, Kendrick's wife's name is Whitney. This is when things got personal, okay? Kendrick name drops the wife, okay?
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney.
Apparently it's like a triple entendre as well. There's a movie with Whitney Houston called Bodyguards or something. I don't know, but brings up the wife, brings up some other stuff. I don't know.
Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking.
And just calls him a little guy again.
Hey, better drop and give me 50. Ay, drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Ay, niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on the chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop.
John Morant caught us straight for some reason. Oh, listen to this part. Alright. Based on getting off what we just watched, bro, listen to this now.
In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up.
He's admitting, bro, he's like, yo, this has been building up for a while, now it's heating up and I'm ready.
I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of up. Top want a piece of up, top want a piece of up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You done roll deep to this, and not fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
He's talking, the academics part. He's talking about the end. He's like, yo, I still have more in the tank. Don't make me let it out. You know what I mean? Yo, solid diss. I don't care what anyone says. I'll play this last little part. He got the academics that hold on.
You smoking on Kendrick?
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Okay,
Tobacco.
so, oh my lord. Alright, so listen. As a diss, right?
Drive
Oh my
your
god, that's gonna
business
make me listen to it out. Listen, man. As a diss, impressive, okay? For what the time was, again, we're gonna listen to it. It gets crazier than this, right? But at the time, yo, this was very impressive. I thought he played everything well. I thought he flipped a lot of what was said on like that well. You know what I mean? If we were judging this as like this is when it ends, right? Let me just see if this actually adds up to this, okay? I want to see if we can go, if we did a back and forth, because we'll get to it, but push-ups, and then he makes TaylorMade after, we'll get to. Push-ups and Euphoria go against each other. TaylorMade and 616 go against each other. Family Matters and Meet the Grams, and then Not Like Us. And yo, okay, so listen. We have about, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think we have like 3 matchups we can go off of pretty much. I think, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Listen, there's so far 8 tracks between each other since push-ups to what went on the Heart Part 5. There's about 8 tracks to go off of. Okay? That go against each other pretty much, right? So we can pretty much judge these tracks against each other. Okay, which we'll get to, and we'll judge against each other. But this was the first that got sent out. And then after this, Drake started trolling him a little bit. It was a week after, and Kendrick hadn't said anything yet, right? Kendrick hadn't said anything. And Drake comes out with tailor-made freestyle. He posted it on Twitter, and I think that was it. And it shook up a lot of controversy. This was kind of like a troll song, basically just trying to get him to drop. I'll just play it through. He drops tailor-made freestyle. This is before Kendrick has said anything back to push-ups. Drake drops this, bro.
Illuminati. Does rise again. You can see it in my eyes again. We need ya, the West Coast savior.
If you can't tell, that's AI Tupac, ladies and gentlemen. This dude used AI to recreate Tupac's voice and talks to Kendrick through it, bro.
Ain't great in your name and some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. For this Canadian light-skinned doc, we need to know the baby West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a kid for me. Heard it on the Buddin' podcast, it's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive, and the nigga under 5'5", so it's gotta be you. I would beat the whole fucking game. It was me and Snoop Dogg, had my fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. K, you gotta fuck this nigga, girl, he gotta get abused. All that shit about burning tattoos, he is not amused. That's jail talk for real thugs, you gotta be you. Gotta leave this motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke, now I seen you too busy for the smoke. I won't lie, the people confused.
Now he's going with Tupac's voice. He's basically, again, week after, bro. He's basically accusing Kendrick of not really wanting this beef, bro. He's accusing him of not really wanting the beef with Tupac's voice, bro. Kendrick is a guy that looked up to Tupac a lot. On Top of Butterfly, there's a bunch of Tupac references. He actually talks to Tupac on Top of Butterfly. So Drake knew that this was going to get to Kendrick a lot. Okay? A lot of people really didn't like this. I mean, I'm not for it. It is a little weird since he's deceased, and to use this, it's a little weird, but the troll job was great. I'm sorry, the troll job was great.
Now you about to get this shit another week and fall back to homegirl for running numbers up. I would've refused. For these industry relationships, she not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman, go do what you do. Unless this is a moment that you tell us this not really you. In that case, there's nothing left to say, I just pass it to Snoop.
Nephew.
God, and then he used Snoop Dogg's, oh my God. And then he used Snoop Dogg's AI voice, bro. Oh my Lord. And especially also with context, this was a day after Taylor Swift came out with her album. So Drake's accusing Kendrick of avoiding dropping it this week because of Taylor Swift's album.
What the fuck you really got to do? We passed you the torch at the House of Blues, and now you gotta do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you never been to jail, orange jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did nothing violent to no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show this fucking aisle who's boss on the west. Now's the time to really make a power move, cause right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? That you know the DOG never fucking doubted you, but right now it seems like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And then Drake comes in. The whole message of the song is basically trying to get Kendrick's like idols and pretend like they're talking to him, being like, "Yo, do you really want this with Drake?" Like trying to apply the pressure, kind of put foot on neck, apply pressure to Kendrick to drop. Because at this point, Drake's thinking Kendrick's he's not even wanting it like that. And Drake wants to show that he's not scared at all. This is basically Drake saying, "Yo, I'm not scared of anything that you're gonna do. I'm here, and I'm gonna troll you like crazy." And this was a moment where we were like, "Oh my God, Drake actually wants this, and this is a crazy troll job, and Kendrick better come crazy after this." And applied the pressure to Kendrick, definitely.
I'm definitely about to come around the land gang and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude. High up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took me an hour or two. The next one is really about to bring out the coward in you. But now we gotta wait a fucking week, cause Taylor Swift is your new top. And if you about to drop, she gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you not in a feud. She tailor-made your schedule with Ant, you out of the loop. Hate all you corporate industry puppets, I'm not in the mood. I love it when you niggas talk loose like I'm not in the room. Since like that, your tone changed a little, you not as enthused. How are you not in the booth? It feel like you kinda removed. You tryna let this shit die down. Nah, not this time, nigga, you following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved, y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm out on the loose. On the loose.
Whew, okay, so again, diss-wise, it's nothing crazy, but at this point, at this time, it was like, dang, it was almost looking a little like, how is Kendrick gonna reply to this? At the time, Drake was definitely up. I mean, Kendrick hadn't dropped a diss yet, but it was like, yo, Drake might actually have a chance in this. Drake is hungry. He's wanted this. He lost in 2018 to Pusha T. Like, he didn't talk about that much in the video, but he already lost to Pusha T. Drake needs this. One, he wants that respect, and he wants to go against Kendrick. It's been building up for years, and now he's like, yo, it's time. And this track is basically just saying, yo, it's time to drop. It's time for war. I want this. How bad do you really want this type thing? That's what this whole track is. It's not even dissing him that much. It's basically just saying, yo, are you scared to drop right now? And
yeah, shout out to Taylor Swift, biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know, she about to do a Millie Rock on your head top. But she got the whole PG Lang on mute like that Beyonce challenge. Y'all boys quiet for the weekend. Like, I know you in that NY apartment, you struggling right now. I know it.
Oh my God.
In a notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah.
Whew! That was very interesting. Okay, at the time, yo, it was very interesting to hear. He's showing no fear. He's showing no fear with these talking about. He's kind of mocking him a little bit, being like, yo, you're the lyrical gymnastics, lyrical, spiritual, whatever. You better have a triple entendre on that. And quotes how he's living in an NY apartment. And dropped, again, 2 diss tracks in a row. Kind of went back to back on him, right? The pressure was on Kendrick at this point, okay? And the chess move looked smart from Drake to kind of apply the pressure, go at him. Drake's looking like, maybe not a favorite, but compared to what it was like before, people were like, yo, Drake might have a pretty good chance in this, is how it's looking. Drake might have a pretty good chance in this feud. You know what I mean? Drake drops this, right? What just happened? Drake drops this reply, right? I think about a week passes or something. This came out April 20th. I think it was like a day after or something like that, right? A little bit passes, and lo and behold, Kendrick Lamar replies on April 30th, about 10 days after this, on a Tuesday morning at 8:24 a.m. actually. He drops it, obviously a Kobe Bryant reference, drops the track Euphoria, a 6-minute diss, okay? A 6-minute diss replying to push-ups and tailor-made freestyle, right? He drops Euphoria, and at this point you're like, okay, it's game time. This is the reply to push-ups. It's game time now, right? 18 million views, dear Lord. Okay, so this drops, and Euphoria, if you didn't know, a show that Drake produced, as well as feeling like Euphoria is like a good feeling, you know what I mean? 6-minute diss, expectations were high. First diss back and forth Kendrick has ever been in. And this drops, man.
Euphoria.
If you didn't know, that reverse says, everything they say about me is true. That's what this says reverse.
Euphoria.
So he's saying everything that they've been saying about me is true. I'm the boogeyman. He's saying all that's true, man.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. I calculate you're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator, I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection.
So far he's going out, I'm saying that he's spiraling pretty much. And I will say before this, in case anyone ever brings this up, okay? When this first dropped, I wasn't crazy about it. It has grown on me a lot. I will say that. We'll talk about this after. But at first, I was honestly not crazy about it. It grew on me a lot. First impression just didn't really hit for me. It's definitely grown on me a lot, though. But so far, he said that the famous actor we once knew is now spiraling. And yeah.
Music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Referencing the Heart Part 4, where he says, don't tell no lies about me, I won't tell no truths about you. And then, woo, the horns come in, man.
Shoo, 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 shoo. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Yeah, okay. Met his homeboys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Ooh, so that's referencing Drake bought like some super expensive ring that Tupac owned. And he's also, I guess, probably referencing the Tupac AI as well, where Drake's disrespecting Tupac, and he's saying, yo, we're not tolerating that Tupac disrespect over here, and he's standing up for that. So that's that line.
Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the braids? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay, there's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage.
There's 3 goats left, and I see 2 of them hugging and kissing on stage. So again, referencing how Drake and J. Cole went on tour together, and how they're together and their stuff like that. And Kendrick's like, yo, I don't mess with that. I'm the goat.
I love him to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's nothing nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. Your Cole and Ivory know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly.
Woo! That line's crazy.
I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T.
Woo! Referencing again the 2018 track where Pusha T killed the guy. I'm sorry,
you better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me.
He's saying he's better off going back to Pusha T than trying to diss Kendrick. You know what I mean? Is what he's saying. Which is honestly not.
He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct.
Calling himself the biggest hater, man. I've been saying that in the video, man. This dude is a hater. This dude has been a hater, and he should have just admitted to it in this song. He's just admitting to it. He is just admitting to it, man. Oh my gosh, man.
We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
That's the line I was talking about earlier. He's saying, I like Drake with the melodies. You can sing and dance all you want, but just don't act tough. And he's also saying that he's basically saying he's not black enough, is what he's saying.
You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. You're my first one, like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with?
switch, man.
Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address.
Accusing Drake of wanting a feature request.
I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit
okay,
just
bro.
cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them.
Okay, see, lines like this is why I wasn't messing with this at first, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that's corny. That's still corny.
Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record?
Accusing Drake of ceasing and desisting, having a cease and desist on the like that diss where Kendrick disses Drake, which Drake denied on a song we'll get to later, but
Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like
see, I also hate that part. I hate the way
day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen,
the lyrics is what he's saying is cool, but like the way he said,
man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you.
that was a crazy line. Because, okay, on push-ups where he's saying it's a 20v1, Kendrick flips that and says it's a 1v20 if I gotta go against the people that are riding with you.
Yeah, bring him out too, I clean him out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joe Hell.
He's saying am I battling a ghost or an AI? You know what I mean? He's battling Ghost Riders and AI. He's saying that he's not fighting Drake directly.
Austin, funny he was in a film called AI. And my sixth sense telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in their coughing. Yeah, OVO niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheese and farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody.
That's probably one of my favorite parts out of all of this, bro. That was just straight up trolling him. I'm not gonna lie, that's just straight up trolling it, bro. That part was good.
Hey, fuck y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like field goal punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do.
Woo!
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
Alright, and he just repeats that. Listen. Again, wasn't crazy first listen. Also because I think expectations were just crazy through the roof, right? But we need to document this somehow. Hold on, you know what? I need to, because I need to go back and forth. Listen, each one of the disses has a respond back or a response before that we can actually compare the two, right? Here's what I'm doing, guys. Here's what I'm doing. We need to scoreboard this, okay? Let's just actually hold on. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Okay, listen. Let's go diss for diss, okay? We can say whatever, but listen, they go back and forth, right? So literally, let's make a quick little Google Doc. Hold on now. Listen, we got the Google Doc, okay? We got the Google Doc. Listen. Let's scoreboard this thing, okay? Let me get this perfectly even. Okay, listen. Let's scoreboard this. I can actually make my camera bigger now. Listen. We're gonna score this like it's a straight up boxing match, okay? So listen, chat. It starts off. Let's start off with what it actually starts off with, right? There's first person shooter, and then space a lot, and then like that, okay? And then there was push-ups, and then there was euphoria. This is where we're at so far, okay? Now, we're gonna judge this like it's a fight, okay? Where are those one keys where you can like do the comparison? I'm like kind of bugging right now. I don't know where are the like the arrows? Oh, here they are. Okay, listen. First person shooter versus like that. That was like first round, okay? First person shooter as a song might be better. But if I like that song's really good too. I'm gonna give the nod. Ooh, I'm giving it to Like That. I'm giving it to Like That. Okay, I'm gonna give it to Like That. Okay, I'm putting Like That over First Person Shooter. Push-Ups versus Euphoria. I'm not gonna lie. At first, I had Push-Ups winning, and I still think it's relatively close and closer than people think. Okay. Oh no, Euphoria is really good. It's good now to listen to it, and I feel like the disses sometimes are kind of weak, but comparing it to Push-Ups, and also because Euphoria is 100% dedicated to Drake. On Drake's Push-Ups, a lot of the time, he's going at other people. He's going at Future, he's going at all these different people, right? So it's not solely focused on Kendrick, right? And it's kind of more of like a, trying to make it sound good, right? I think Push-Ups, again, as a song might be better. As a diss, though, even though Euphoria, I don't think is one of the best ones, I'm going to give it to Euphoria. Okay? I'm going to give it to Euphoria. So it looked kind of crazy. At this point, low-key, Kendrick was up 2-0. Okay? Looking at in hindsight, looking at it at this point, Kendrick was low-key up 2-0. Because I'm not going to lie, he caught the dub here. First-person shooter, even though it wasn't a direct diss, he was going at Kendrick. Okay? They were saying they're the big three, kind of going at him. And, you know what I mean? Saying one more life. I guess it wasn't like a diss, but I mean, if we're comparing the two, I'm giving it to Like That, and I'm putting Euphoria over Push-Ups, right? Then the other matchup, even though it came out before Euphoria, Taylor Made came out, right? And then there was a track, because right after Kendrick came out with Euphoria, that 2 days later or something, he comes out with another track. Kendrick comes out with another track on Instagram called 616 in LA. Another diss before Drake can say anything. So now they both got two when it comes to this, right? Kendrick even that. This is basically kind of replying to Taylor Made, right? So Kendrick coming to another one, right? So now we can put Taylor Made against 616, right? This is the matchup now. Now it's Taylor Made versus 616, right? So let's re-listen to 616 in LA. And again, if you didn't see all the stuff, 616, we mentioned in the video, he had his tour when they came to Toronto. It was on June 16th. There was a bunch of other stuff. It was like somebody's birthday on 616. There was a bunch of stuff that went into this title. That's apparently a lot of like sneak disses and like references and stuff. But let's listen to 616. I can move my camera back. Actually, no, I'll just keep my camera here. Why not? We'll move it. 616 in LA, Kendrick. Again, this was never released on streaming platforms. This was just on Instagram, but he released it, so.
Yeah. It's survival. I think somebody lying. Smell somebody lying. I don't see no fire. Off-white Sunseeker had the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever. Wine cooler, spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer. Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure, my visa. Passport tatted, that's your hub in Ibiza.
Okay, he starts it off, I'm not gonna lie, like, it doesn't even sound like a diss track beat, it's just a fire Kendrick song, bro. It's actually just a fire Kendrick song, and he talks about Drake later, but at first he's just kind of rapping, but bro, when I heard this, I was like, oh my god, bro.
Luke Callie's dwellings in Brooklyn just to book me some pizza. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom, God.
See, this is the Kendrick that I wanted on Euphoria, okay? This is the Kendrick that I wanted on Euphoria, bro, because he just has the perfect voice for a diss track, and he just has that, I don't know, I just feel like I didn't hear it as much on Euphoria. I feel like Euphoria didn't live up to Kendrick's standards, you know what I mean? I feel like it didn't live up to Kendrick's standards, and when I heard this, I was like, okay, I feel like I honestly, we'll talk about it after, but I like this one more than Euphoria.
My confession is yours, but who am I if I don't go to war? There's opportunity when living with loss. I discover myself would not fall short. Raise my hands to a falling sky. I fantasize me jumping planets, immortalized. I correspond. 3 angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep with a prayer, then close my eyes. Definition of peace. Tell me who gon' stop me? I come from love, and still cover my heart, then open me up. Remember when picked up a pen, lyrics that I can trust. Timid soul staring in the mirror asking where I was from often. I know this type of power is gon' cost, but I live in circadian rhythms of a shooting star. The mannerisms of Raphael, I can heal and give you art, but the industry's cooked as I pick the carcass apart.
See, at this point, he has not talked about Drake at all. This is just straight bars and rapping, and I think he starts talking about Drake a little bit here.
Yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back.
There we go. Yeah, he's talking about how academics was kind of going on Kendrick's side a little bit, and actually talking about that is crazy.
No brownie points will be in your chest, harassing ant. Fucking with good people, make good people go to bed. Conspiracies about cash, dog, that's not even the leak. Find the Jews like cash, dog. I just need you to think. Are you finally ready to play? Have you ever, let's see, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
Woo! And this says, are you ready to play? Are you ready to go with me? And then he says, have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
Big bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't tussy slide up out of this one, it's just gonna resurface.
Oh my god! Calls him basically, he's just questioning his character, and then says, you can't tussy slide out of this one, it's just gonna resurface, bro. Hold on.
Yo, it's working for me. Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't tussy slide up out of this one, it's just gonna resurface. Every dog gotta have his day, now living your purpose. It was fun until you start to put money in the streets, then lost money cause they came back with no receipts. I'm sorry that I live a boring life. I love peace, but war ready if the world is ready to see you bleed.
Like kind of bringing up what everyone else is saying. The dude lives a boring life, bro. This is a hard man to diss. I gotta give, no matter what, give Drake some grace because of the fact that this is a hard man to battle. He is so good at rapping, considered like one of the greatest rappers of all time, and barely has any controversies, nothing really wrong with him, and he's just like a good, chill, peaceful guy. And this is a difficult opponent.
The Elohim KTW, no you can't sleep, these images trouble you. Know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. If you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 niggas that you got on salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. And one of them is actually next to you, and 2 of them is practically tired of your lifestyle, just don't got the audacity to tell you. But let me tell you some game, cause I can see you, my little homie. You playing dirty with propaganda, hit blow up on you. You're playing nerdy with Zach Bia and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little means is losing steam, they figured you out. The first opinions is not convincing, I need a new route. It's time that you look around on who's around you. Before you figure that you're not alone, ask what Mike would do.
Oh my god, that verse is crazy. I'm sorry I didn't pause it for a while, but bro, that verse is so crazy. Questioning his character, his team, is everything, questioning him, and then ends it with ask what Mike would do. Bringing back the whole Michael Jackson Prince thing. That goes on during this whole beef pretty much. It just says, ask what Mike would do, man. And I just love this beat, man. Great song. Nothing super crazy yet, but again, when he dropped this, it was like, okay, Kendrick is in this too. And at this point, war was ready. Shit was ready to hit the fan, right? Comparing these two, these are the matchups so far. First person shooter drops, and then he replies with like that. I'm giving that the like that. Push-Ups in Euphoria, giving that to Euphoria. Taylor Made 616, I feel like this is a fair comparison because they're both tracks that dropped. Like, these are the main two, and then these are both just kind of after tracks. Drake trolling him a little bit on Taylor Made, and then 616, just some random Instagram thing that he dropped and dissed him on it still. If we're comparing the two, I don't hate Taylor Made as much as other people do, right? I honestly don't, right? God, I'm gonna look. This looks crazy, bro. And also, keep this in mind, guys. I had Drake winning this from the start, bro. I literally, from push-ups, I was like, yo, Drake might win this. Drake is going to win this, bro. I love Drake. I like Drake more than Kendrick. Bro. This is me looking at this objectively, scoring this battle, right? I'm taking 616 over Taylor Made, bro. I'm sorry, I am. It's just a better song, better rapping. Taylor Made's just kind of a troll. And it didn't age great because, you'll see later why but it didn't age great at all. It didn't age very well because Kendrick was very down to go for this back and forth. So it was just kind of like, I don't know. But 616 LA drops, right? And now the pressure is officially on Drake. And Drake replies with Family Matters. And this is mainly, we'll say this is a reply to well, I guess isn't really a reply to any of these because I guess these were all kind of matched up now. So this is the start. We're saying this is the 4th round, right? But it is kind of a reply to Euphoria, but Push-Up started Euphoria. So we'll say this is the matchup, and then Family Matters drops. And this came out with a music video as well. So we'll watch this. This is one of the few music videos that's actually in this, bro. He drops Family Matters. I think it was that Friday night. He drops a 7-minute song. And here we go.
Maybe in this song, you shouldn't start by saying,
Nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad.
Starts off crazy, going straight at it. He's saying, he's talking about how Kendrick said he shouldn't say the N-word anymore. And then he says that he brought up his kid. I don't even, when did Kendrick bring up his kid? Oh, he's saying, oh yeah, he was saying that I got a son to raise, but you don't know nothing about that. So he's saying, you bringing up my kid and I gotta deal with his dad, right? And then he's going to the beat that ended push-ups. He's starting with that beat. And the good Kid Mad City Van is about to get crushed. Yeah, we'll see that. But, yeah.
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG. I was really trying to keep it PG. If you had a set, they give your ass a DP. You civilian gang in real life, you PC. You know who really bang except my nigga YG. You know who really bang except my nigga Chuck T. You know who even bang except out there is CB. And nigga Cole losing sleep on this, it ain't me.
Like, leave J. Cole alone, man. J. Cole kept getting dragged in this by Drake, surprisingly. But so far, he's just kind of, he hasn't said anything crazy yet, but he's going later on this beat, you know what I mean?
You better have some paperwork or that shit fake T. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga slimy for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga slime for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves freed.
That line did not, okay, hold on.
For attention, nigga, say please. Always rap.
Alright, so this line didn't age too well for Drake. It just kind of, it was a weird line when he first said it. Y'all just keep this line in mind for later.
Like you about to get the slaves freed. You just acting like an activist, it's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen. And hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem.
So now he's questioning the whole thing that Kendrick was going out over the whole race thing. Again, not really my point to discuss. I can't really, you know what I mean? But he's going out and replying to that and saying, questioning him because Kendrick married a lady that is mixed. And then now also bringing up how, I think he's referencing how on Worldwide Steppers, Kendrick talks about how he slept with a white girl and it almost felt like, I don't know, that was a weird line. I don't know, kind of going out of it. It wasn't a bad reply to that, though. It wasn't a bad reply.
On some Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need.
And brings up the wife again.
All that puppy love was over in y'all late teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could've left the kids out of this, don't blame me. You a dog and you know it, you just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. You did it dirty all your life, you tryna make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be day free.
Here comes this part where he's going directly at the family. Drake is going straight at the family. And we'll talk about it after, but Drake, after Push-Ups came out, he always referenced this red button. He had this red button. He referenced it back on Scary Hours 4 or whatever. He had this red button, right? I'm thinking this is what the red button was. Okay, we'll talk about it after, but this is what he's thinking the red button is. That dude is throwing out everything. He's just going crazy right now. He's going at the family, right? He's going at the family, right? He's saying that one of Kendrick's kids might be Dave Freeze, who's one of Kendrick's right-hand man with PJ Lang and stuff like that. Crazy personal, getting crazy and personal,
Don't make it Dave Freeze, cause if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty fucking sense to me.
So that's supposed to be like the exposing that Kendrick's kids are his.
Hey, let that shorty breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for free. Yeah. We're not that kind of free. I'm talking about my nigga Dave. Yo man, a Lil K. We call that shit a mini Drake. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny head no matter what I say. I know you like to keep it short, so let me paraphrase. Knew it was smoke when Abel hit.
Hi, Alice. I forgot to say that's my name. Gus that mouse. I'm pretty much going through every Drake thing that ever came out so far.
That's with the serenade.
Niggas
say, almost.
Yeah, now they're crushing the van.
Started
the
reaching
Kid Mad City van.
For my ways. Drop a 50 bag bag for the mob in a spot.
And then he switches the beat after this. But pretty much the thing with this was that he was just trying to finish on the beat he used before with the push-ups. It was cool. He had a few crazy disses, brought up family and stuff like that. It got super personal, but it wasn't, I don't know. At first, I was not super moved by this part. I'm not gonna lie. I was not. It was just kind of corny to me. It felt like he was reaching out a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it.
And the beat switch.
Yeah.
And the beat switch, man.
Stop playing around and take this shit serious, like. Niggas is a joke, I take it serious though. Yeah. Look. If Drake shooters doing TikToks, nigga really shooting in your gang. That's peace, brother. Y'all ain't getting shit shot. Nigga can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, saving for a hip hop. Nigga, you don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop. Nigga still mad about that one hoe. We ain't even fuck. I just lip lock with her. I get active when it's wartime. I ain't even really let my dick drop. Nigga, what the fuck? I heard Rick drop. Nigga talking.
See, this is what I didn't like about this part, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The beat's cool, but it's on some UK drill stuff, and it's just not. It wasn't that crazy to me. And he starts going after Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky and stuff like that. Euphoria and Kendrick's other diss, even though he was rapping a little bit just normally at the beginning part, they were all dedicated towards Drake, and then Drake on his tracks are just going at everybody else. Like, he's going at Rick Ross, he's going at A$AP Rocky, he's going at all these people. It's like, everyone wants to see you versus Kendrick. Why are you talking about everybody else, bro?
Somebody nose job, nigga. Ozempic got a side effect of jealousy and doubt. I never told y'all niggas. Put a nigga in the bars, let a nigga rock, kinda like your old job, nigga. House sitting on some land, but it's out where no one even really know y'all niggas. Bitches gotta drive 2 hours for you pay them just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must've started up a snowball, cause my last record deal was 400 M's. These days, that's a low bar, nigga.
I feel like he was just trying to make some shit that sounds good. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like, oh my god.
Hey, who's next on the list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a sheriff on a clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, we'll pot the latch and make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry.
I thought it was cool how he brought up the Good Kid, Mad City stuff, like the van stuff like that. I thought it was cool, but it's not really a diss. It's just, I don't know.
Weekend music getting played and all this.
Yeah, Nate, this is the Weeknd. Like, was the Weeknd even in this, bro? Was the Weeknd even in this? He's basically just saying that they play Weeknd music, the Weeknd's music at gay bars. That's the line. Like, why are you in a Kendrick diss track coming up the Weeknd so hard, bro?
That's where boys got a little more pride. That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread.
Oh wait, yo, I kind of forgot about that part. Okay, remember this part for later, bro.
That's why all your friends dip into Atlanta paying just to find a tour guide. Able run your fucking bread, need to buy some more chains for some more guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game court side. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper, take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to take a spotlight off the fact the boss is a drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rock him talking shit again. Gas cause you hit my being first, nigga. Do the math who I was hitting in.
That's just an A$AP Rocky diss, but again, who cares, bro?
I ain't even know you rap still, cause they only talking about your fit again. Probably gotta have a kid again, for you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gon' say you should've modeled cause it's mid again.
Still talking about A$AP Rocky, bro.
Smoking 50, but they should've put you on the first one, trying to get it in. Ask Spring if this a good idea, the next time you cut it in a bed again. She'll even tell you leave the boy alone, before you get your head split again. Pluto shit made me sick to my stomach, we ain't never really.
Now he's talking about Future, like,
been through it. Lil Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan and they finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums dissing, I just did a Kim to it. Nigga skim through it. Me and Savage had the hoes dripping wet at shows, almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hitting hard when Baby King put his pen to it.
There you go. Okay, he disses something with and then goes right to Rick Ross, man. He says something, he says that Kendrick's only good with Baby King's with him, which is not true. But Rick Ross
calling me the white boy and the shit kinda got a ring to it. Cause all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to vigil with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body and you know Rick reading my Miranda rights. I'm going on vacation now, I hope
like, why are you talking about going on vacation, bro? I feel like you
next time y'all plan it right, cause you gotta pay for saying my name. Guess now niggas understand the price, man. What?
Okay, that second beat switch, I'm not gonna lie, I was when I heard that, bro, I was so disappointed. Because it's like, bro, you weren't even like, okay, the first part, he disses Kendrick, he's going at him a little bit, going at his entire family for some reason. And then he disses like 4 other people and has like 1 line for Kendrick during that entire part. And it was just kind of, it just didn't move me like that. This last part was interesting though. Oh, this is the place, the new, whatever the place is, one. This is the place Kendrick was talking about when he's trolling him on Euphoria, the place they said he was eating noodles at. Now he's at this place kind of making the album. I thought that was cool, the reference to the,
Hey, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to the man of the house.
Alright, this beat is so much better, bro.
West Coast niggas do phase, right? Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. You wanna take off for real?
I thought this was funny too. I think that, I don't know who this is, but they keep putting like all of their chains around them. They're pretty much referencing like the "we're snatching chains" line and basically like daring them to do it pretty much.
Then come get his legacy out of my house. A cease and desist is for hoes. Can't listen to lies that come out of your mouth.
I'm glad he said that because the cease and desist thing was kind of crazy. He denies that he ever had a cease and desist on the Like That record. And he started this whole thing. These are all for Kendrick. This part was actually fire.
You caught a two-pack of steak and begged them to sue me and get that shit down. I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy, when the send beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stunning and Wayne like father.
What the? I never even saw this part. Happy co-parenting, happy divorce.
Like son, Anthony set up the plays. Kojo be charging you double for none. They shook about what I'ma say. But texting your phone like we already won. You tell me what I shouldn't say. But fucking my nigga, it's already done. We already know it's a 20v1. We already know why you went number one. It's clearly because of the boy. The honorable thing is to give me the loot. You right about fuck the big three. It's only Big D in this video proof.
Bro, why? Okay, now he talks about his dick in the.
Our son should go play at the park. Two light-skinned kids, this shit will be cute. Unless you don't wanna be seen with anyone that isn't blacker than you. We get it, we got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof.
Alright, that's the big thing that came out of this track. Drake accusing Kendrick of hitting his wife. That's what that meant.
Put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you bishop and juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it self-defense cause she bigger than you? Your back is up against the curb. You digging for dirt, she be digging for proof. Why did...
Yeah, so, I mean, after it came out, videos surfaced of Kendrick talking about it on a podcast from, like, 2015 and basically saying he was, like, disgusted by it and that they should, like, it was a whole thing. I mean, nothing else really came from it after that, and I mean, they've been together for, like, years and stuff like that. It was an accusation, so it's an angle to take, I guess, but again, there was never any... It was just kind of accusations that were thrown out there, but I mean, from Drake, there's not much else you can really diss Kendrick for. So I don't know.
Did you move to New York? Is it cause you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't wanna make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening right, cause we know the girls that you actually like. The darkest secrets are coming to light. It's all on your face like what happened to Mike. Oh shit. It's all making sense. Maybe I'm Prince and you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change so people believe that he's actually white. Top will make you.
That part was crazy. Okay, he brings up this Michael Jackson Prince thing has been in like every single track. Basically trying to, I don't know, bro. Flipping the thing, saying that maybe he's Prince and maybe he's Michael Jackson because I don't know.
New features for change. Get on pop breakers and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you only him to stay out of the light. Oh shit. Just follow me, right? Cause nothing you saying could bother me, right? I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I hit.
What is this part in the video? I'm sorry, bro. What was like the point of this?
Hit the Lala with all of my ice. Hit the Lala with all of my ice.
Like, who is that?
Hit the Lala with all of my ice. This shit gotta be over by now for anyone out here that's calling it right. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. There's nowhere to hide, there's nowhere to hide, you know what I mean. They hired a crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The picture you painted ain't what it seemed, you did.
Okay, so that was Family Matters by Drake. That dropped, again, after these two and stuff like that. And the biggest accusations, he pretty much just comes for his whole family, bro. I'm not gonna lie, even at first, I wasn't crazy about this one. To be honest, I wasn't crazy about it. Because it just felt like he was kind of reaching and going personal just for the fact of going personal, right? And there wasn't like substance to it, and there wasn't like a reason to it. It was just some accusations. He was trying to bring up the fact that Kendrick apparently accused of beating his wife, but nothing actually came from it. It just felt all kind of like reaching, and I don't know. It was cool though. The second part was a lot better. I hated that middle part, and the first part was like so it was okay. But I saw a lot of people calling this track. I saw at least a few accounts on Twitter call this one of the greatest diss tracks ever made. That is insane. This is not even in the top 25. Like, it was not that good to be considered one of the best discs of all time. It's fun to listen to, and it's cool. He says some crazy stuff, but it's not like that, right? So he drops it May 3rd, right? He drops it this Friday night. And Kendrick, man. Kendrick, we've talked about this whole stream. Dude is a straight hater. And like nothing I have ever seen in a rap beef. Drake releases this video late at night, mind you. Like, releases this late at night. I was on stream listening to this late at night. 30 minutes later, Kendrick Lamar on his YouTube channel drops another track a 6-minute track called Meet the Grams. This was literally immediately following. So people couldn't even really process this track when it came out. People listened to it, and then it was like instantly Kendrick dropped. Instantly Kendrick dropped. The 6-minute track. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to just let it play. Oh, I'm sure everyone's heard this, but dark track. He drops this right after he talks about his family and everything. 30 minutes after Kendrick drops this, bro. Oh my lord.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest.
And then you hear that and you're like, it's up, bro. Like Drake's trying to do some hype stuff, and then this dude Kendrick comes through on some dark Alchemist beat and starts it off, Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father. And you're like, oh, it's about to get dark.
It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him.
I literally have probably listened to this one time since it came out, bro. Like, I listened to it the first time. I probably listened to like one other time and saw somebody else like react to it, bro. It's like something you don't casually listen to. It's just dark. It just doesn't make you. It's just a dark goosebumps. Like,
life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands, that's law. Don't be ashamed about who you with, that's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again, be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you 18.
Genuinely one of the most disrespectful things I've ever heard in my life. This dude is talking directly to Drake's kid, saying that I can raise you well and I can be your dad, and giving him life advice, bro. Giving his enemies' kids life advice, bro. Oh my god, that verse is just dark, and it only gets worse from here. Just disrespectful, bro.
Dear Sandra,
his mother.
Your son got some habits, I hope you don't undermine them. Especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to
his father.
Master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor.
Ooh, I don't think a lot of people got that line. He's saying that because Drake's mom's white, his dad's black, that Drake uses him as his dad being black is kind of like an advantage for him, and then he's saying that he should.
I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper.
Which is a crazy route to saying that his dad should ask for more for giving Drake the out, bro.
I'm blaming you for all this gambling.
It's every line in this is just, oh my god.
Addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die.
Like, bro, what are we doing, bro? He just told his mom that he wishes her son would die.
Now Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualize them with kinks of an info fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose.
Yo!
I've been in this industry 12 years, I'ma tell y'all one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be streamlining victims all inside of their home and calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams, I gave you the truth, so I'ma get mines. The embassy about to get raided too, it's only a matter of time. Hey, Lil Bron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. To anybody that embody the love for their kids, keep the family away.
Do you know how crazy of a narrative that is? To tell other celebrities if you care about your kids, stay away from Drake. That is such a crazy route to take, bro. And again, 3 more minutes of this, bro. One of the darkest, probably the darkest, like, oh
I'm looking
my
at
God,
you
bro.
too, if you're standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe.
Oh my God.
Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world.
And then, again, if you're not familiar with the story of Adidon, Pusha T in 2018 exposed that Drake had been hiding a son. Came out to be true. Kendrick is apparently doing that here again and accusing him of having a daughter who he later says is 11 years old. Crazy accusation. And again, it came out later that it possibly may not be true and people are saying that maybe he's lying. We'll get to that later. Regardless, this track is still crazy, and I don't think the fact that if this is not true, I don't think it undermines this at all, to be honest. But this part,
He don't commit to much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try to destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday, singing
11th birthday,
poems with you. Instead, he being Turks, paying for sex and popping perks, examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and can change your father's mind. Cause our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been illusion, but that's the life he's used to. His father probably didn't claim him neither. History do repeats itself, sometimes it don't need a reason. But I would like to say it's not your fault that he's hiding another child. Give him grace, this the reason I made Mr. Morale, so our babies like you can cope later. Give you some confidence to go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chasing men cause it's failed behavior. Sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. You need to know that love is eternity and trumps all pain. I tell you who your father is, just play this song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking dead beat that should never say more life. Meet the gram.
God damn! So much from that. I could pause every second of that. I did a whole reaction to this already, but bro. At this point, he went at his son. Not went at his son, but basically told his son, like, yo, I can be a better role model than your dad. Accuses his parents of raising a horrible person. And then accuses him of having a daughter, and then talks to the daughter as well, and, like, apologizes for Drake being her dad. God, it's dark. Pretty much goes at his whole family.
Dear Hybrid,
And now he goes at Drake.
I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash your party.
You did crash this party, bro. Again, always keep in mind, bro, this was being listened to right after Family Matters, bro. People were listening to Family Matters, and then this dropped. By the time they could even process it, this dropped.
But truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. It's supposed to be a good exhibition within the game. But you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name. Why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand, cause your house was never a home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old. You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems. Bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting, women problems. Therapy's a lovely start, but I suggest some ayahuasca. Strip the ego from the bottom. I try to empathize with you, cause I know that
It's like
you
a therapy session.
ain't been through nothing, crave entitlement, but wanna be like so bad that it's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend, no culture cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother, identities on the fence. Don't know which family would love you. The skin that you living in is compromised in personas. Can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. You a
Get
body
so me on
shamer.
this part,
You go
bro.
hide them baby mamas, ain't you? You embarrassed of them. That's not right, that ain't how mama raised us. Take that mask off, I wanna see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in. Cause you lied about religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your girlfriends. You lied about
The
your
voices,
neighbors.
bro.
They all pussy. You lied on them, I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist that can offer you some help. Fuck a rap battle, this a long life battle with yourself.
Oh my god. And that's it, bro. And that's it, bro. This was the moment that I'm sorry. it was going to take a Hail Mary miracle for Drake to come back from this, bro. It's the meanest, darkest thing I've ever... Like, Pusha T's was dark. This is darker. It goes after his entire family. It feels like the haunting, like, ghost of, like, Christmas past hovering over him and reminding him about every bad thing from his past, everything about his family, going just... His entire character... I genuinely look at this as probably the greatest diss track of all time. I think this will be looked at as the greatest diss track of all time. It's just so dark. It's not a song you just listen to. It's like, yo, it's mean. Like, this was the kill shot, I feel like. This was like the shot that it was like, God, man. It was just dark. It was just so dark. Everyone was like, what the fuck just happened? That was the reaction to everybody, bro. Because, again, this drops, and it's fire. He's going crazy, but he's kind of doing the Drake thing still. And then he drops a 6-minute just demon track. Let's go back over here, chat. Let's go back over here. At this point, it was first-person shooter like that. Kendrick looked like he had like that. I'm not gonna lie. He was winning in that regard, right? Then it was push-ups in Euphoria. I had Euphoria. Then it was tailor-made 616. I had 616. Unfortunately, at this point, Kendrick was up 3-0. Kendrick was up 3-0, right? Oh, God. Family Matters drops. Family Matters. And then, obviously... Meet the Grams comes out. Same night. This was literally back-to-back. Like, this was the battle. It was Family Matters and Meet the Grams, bro. And I'm sorry, this one is, again, not even close. Meet the Grams wins, bro. Meet the Grams wins, bro. It's just not even, it's not even a discussion. It's not even a debate. There was no even contesting this. Meet the Grams destroyed Family Matters badly. Badly. It was bad. It was bad. It was gross. It was horrible. Listen. Kendrick had the last word when it came to this, right? So at this point, there was 4 rounds, and I didn't even think this is what it was going to look like. But apparently, at this point, Kendrick was kind of up 4-0 on him, bro. And it was time for Drake. Drake had a lot to address, bro. He had been getting called up. He so many things. There were so many things to reply to, and a heavy pressure was on Drake, bro. And before, again, this Kendrick dude is a hater. The day later, the next night, Kendrick decides... Once again, he's going to go at Drake, bro. Not Like Us releases, and when you clicked on it, when you go on your YouTube For You page, when you went on it that night, you just saw Not Like Us, and you just saw Drake's home. You saw Drake's house with a bunch of little arrows and pictures on top of it. And if you're wondering what these are for PDF file downloaders, child people, offenders. They're apparently supposed to register, and they put these over their houses. And he has a bunch of these over Drake's home. Okay? And it's a 4-minute song called Not Like Us. Right after, like, this is right after Meet the Grams. Right after we listened to, he already dropped this, right? After the most evil track of all time, before Drake has even replied. All Drake said online, he posted a picture of himself and said, LMAO, these dudes are coping. Oh my God, they're in shambles. Who can provide a daughter, guys? That was his reply to that. That was his reply. Kendrick drops Not Like Us. I'm just gonna let it play.
I see dead people. Aye, monster on the beat, ho.
And then instantly you're like, what is wrong with this guy, bro? After coming with this Dark Alchemist beat, he gets mustard to make him a beat, and it starts off like this, bro. Oh my God. Now at this point you were just like, he's cooking him, bro. Before I even play him, bro, this song, unfortunately, gave the vibe of dancing on this man's grave, bro.
Psst. I see dead people.
Oh my God.
Aye, monster on the beat, ho.
Oh God, so good. It's so good.
He a freak though, man down. Call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton.
God!
Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it before he goes anymore, okay? At this point, he's just kind of making a banger and flexing. He's like, yo, I'm the boogeyman. I told you I was like that. Sometimes you gotta pop out and just show people. You know what I mean? He hasn't really dissed Drake yet, though. Until he does this.
Him. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, Just make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Gosh, bro. Say, Drake, I hear you like him young, telling him he better not go to jail because those type of offenders don't do too well in jail. They don't do too hot, meaning they die in jail, in GTA. And then says, if a girl ever falls in love with him, that's fine. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. Painting Drake to be a PDF file downloader.
They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles.
God, this part, bro. Oh my God, that was the part where I was like, he's done. That was the part where I was like, he's done. Oh my God, it was so direct, bro. And when we were watching that video before, when I saw a part where he was interviewing with Rick Rubin, right? And he said something. Rick Rubin asked him, he was like, would you change anything about your career? Would you go back and change anything? And Kendrick's reply was, I wouldn't have held back. I wish I said more. And it reminded me of this track on how direct he was. And I was like, man, he's living up to what he wanted, bro. He's being extremely direct, bro. And again, as somebody who at first, I had Drake winning this fight. I had Drake winning this battle. I didn't think Kendrick could be this mean. I didn't think Kendrick could be as mean as he was on the last track. I didn't think Kendrick would do something like this, but he did, bro.
God, fuck him up.
This one is, bro.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch?
Oh, here we go, man.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
Oh, no!
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Honestly, such a, like, we talked about chess moves before, bro. This song was a chess move of death, bro. To make a club banger when the whole thing against Kendrick is like, yo, Kendrick can't make bangers. Drake has the bangers. He's too lyrical, spiritual, whatever. Drake got the hits. Kendrick got the bars, right? Now it's flipped, bro. Kendrick made the hit. This thing is still #1 on Trending for Music. 26 million views in 3 days. And it's a banger. Like, you can casually listen to this. Like, it's a casually, like, I'm not gonna lie. The other one, Meet the Grams, that was probably my first time listening to it in full, in depth like that since it came out, bro. I've probably played this 100 times. Drake, I'm sorry, I love you. It's so good. It is so good, Drake. I'm so sorry. It's so good. And it's just, I've never seen something like this, bro. I've never seen something like this, bro. He made such a fire song while painting the image of Drake being a predator, bro. It makes it so easier to dance to Drake's downfall. It's insane and a beautiful move from Kendrick, bro.
You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga?
Like, he's gonna have the A minor part is insane, bro. He's gonna, like, a whole club could sing this, bro. Like, bro.
I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.
It's so easy to sing along with this, bro.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
God, it's so good. It's so good.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga.
God, defending Tupac on, oh my God, I just called it Tupac. I'm so sorry. Tupac. I'm so sorry. Defending Tupac on that bar, saying that the next time he's in Oakland, that's probably gonna be his last show, which is a crazy accusation. But this also made me think about when Drake did the tailor-made freestyle. Okay, this specific line brought me back to tailor-made freestyle, right? When Drake used the AI Tupac and was egging Kendrick on a little bit, being like, yo, do you really want this? I think you're scared or whatever. It's like when you hear those stories of Michael Jordan being trash-talked, right? It's like when you hear the stories of Michael Jordan getting trash-talked and how it would, and Kobe too, how it would just like motivate him. Like, you just knew not to talk shit to him because they were just gonna come back crazy. And it doesn't get in their head. It just motivates them, and they just want to win more. And it's actually bad for you to do that. That's what I think Drake did to him, bro. I think Drake motivated Kendrick to go even harder by doing that, because the Tupac that that got to him. You know, all this stuff got to him, and I feel like, man, he probably went a little, like, I feel like tailor-made freestyle was a big mistake on Drake's part. In the long run, it was a funny troll. But I feel like it's just Kendrick's just one of those guys where he's got that Mamba, he's got that Jordan where you talk shit to him like that and disrespect somebody like Tupac who he like reveres so much. It doesn't end well. It doesn't end well, bro.
They cold foul. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some P-rest that's for bitching? You Malibu most wanted, he no love boy, you love fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, over your foe. The other vaginal option.
Come on!
Nigga better straighten they pop. Got favors all up in contact. Might write this with a doctrine. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
Bro, that part is crazy. The fact that he didn't bring that up in any other tracks and brought out how Drake looks up to Lil Wayne and did that to apparently Lil Wayne's girlfriend while he was in jail. If that's true, I mean, he never denied it. If that's true, that's a bad look, man. That's just, I mean, and maybe not a bad look, but it's just a good bar. Like, kind of like questions his character a little bit. You know what I mean?
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Oh my god, that line, I did not understand this line at first. Hold on,
Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
I heard D-Rose, and I was like, he's not talking about Derrick Rose. I guess I just never looked into it, bro. He's talking about DeMar DeRozan. And when I really thought about it, it was the most genius bar Kendrick could think of. DeMar DeRozan, if you don't know, NBA player. DeMar DeRozan is from Compton. DeMar DeRozan is from Compton and was drafted to the Toronto Raptors. I'm pretty sure he was drafted there. I don't know, but DeMar DeRozan's from Compton and played for the Toronto Raptors, right? Then DeRozan leaves, and now he's with Chicago, right? Wait, did he come from? No. He came. If he came up or whatever, but he came. He's saying he came home like to the United States or whatever. And it's that was just such an interesting pickup to me because I'm gonna fact check this just in case I'm stupid. Where is DeMar DeRozan from? I don't want to look stupid. I'm pretty sure he's from Compton. Yeah, he's from Compton. Okay, DeMar DeRozan's from Compton. Y'all can't see that. Hold on. So DeMar DeRozan is from Compton, California, right? So he's from Compton, went to Toronto, Drake's hometown. And then he came back here. And I just felt like that was such a fire pick to even like think of that comparison. Like, yo, you came back and you're not supporting Toronto anymore. You know what I mean? It was just such a, I don't know why. When that bar hit, it was one of those ones that I was like, oh my God. Like to even like, I don't know, just that was just a very thoughtful, like not even like that crazy of a diss, but it was just thoughtful to me. It was just a good bar. Maybe I'm overlooking to it. I don't know. It's just because I didn't discover it. I didn't realize it at first. And then I was like, damn, that's a crazy bar. Anyway.
From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch.
God!
I you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay.
That's what I'm saying. Why'd you have to bring Tupac into this, bro? Now he's a demon, bro. You do not bring up Tupac to Kendrick, bro. This is what happens, bro. And this part he just...
And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I leave you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay. Put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Weekend music and I won't pass the ox. Ay. How many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay. Devil is a lie, he is 69 God. Ay. Freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay.
God, like he's going so hard and he just calls Drake a freaky ass fella.
Roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Ay. City is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay.
Such a meme flow, bro. God, it's just so good. I'm sorry, Drake.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
And then he brings up the Atlanta bar. If y'all remember me telling you to remember that on Family Matters. Brings up, yo, just listen to it, bro.
Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Lil baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your first street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from North Side. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer.
Craziest part ever, bro. In the middle of this hype ass song, bro gives him a history lesson. Oh my God. And says that he uses other people like Future, Young Thug, I think he said, I know he said Lil Baby, and then 21, for his own benefit or whatever, and accuses Drake of being a colonizer.
The family matter and the truth for the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
And that part's crazy too, because he mentions family matter. So this must have happened literally the day of. Like, this must have happened literally he made this the day of, bro. And that whole Atlanta part was a reply to Family Matters. So everyone was thinking that this was something he already had like pre-recorded. No, this was a reply to that, bro.
He a fan, 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 he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass
the
nigga.
Craziest chorus, bro.
He a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV ho. OV ho. Say OV.
Like at this point, it was like, yeah, he won. At this point, it was like, yeah, he won, bro. At this point, it's like, he won. This dude has background vocals going OV-ho, bro.
OV-ho. Then step this
God,
way.
bro!
Step that way. Then step this way. Step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way. Step that way.
Forgot how good it was, bro. I had to take a walk, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, yeah, so he made that the day after. And ladies and gentlemen, we're at the point where we're at the very last diss track. Okay? This came out May 4th. And Drake came out with a reply a few days later. I think it was like 2 days later. The Heart Part 6 by Drake. This was his reply. I think it was like literally, yeah, it was like, oh, I think it was it a day after? Oh my god, it was a day after. He comes out with the Heart Part 6. If you don't know, the Heart Part series is a Kendrick thing. He just came out with the Heart Part 5. So, the title-wise, I thought this was a really smart move for Drake, okay? I thought this was a really smart move, naming it the Heart Part 6. I thought it was just a cool little diss. And now, if Kendrick ever makes the Heart Part 6, it's going to look a little, I don't know. The cover is Dave Free, and it's a comment under Kendrick's wife's Instagram about a picture of a baby. Of their baby. And oh my god, it's kind of crazy. Number 2 on trending for music, number 1 trending on for music. I'm sorry, Drake. That's so rough for you, buddy. Oh no. Okay, well, this was the Heart Part 6. This was his reply to basically being called a child PDF downloader. This was his reply, and so far, as of May 8th, 3 days later, nothing else has happened diss track wise after this. This is the last track we are going to go over at this point. This is the final statement, okay? The Heart Part 6 by Drake, 5-minute track.
Now let me see you. Just let me see you.
All right.
In my opinion, a lot of people like this beat. I'm not fond of it, bro. This was such a sell. He started this off with this crazy soul sample, bro. I'm sorry. I thought he was about to be on some Nothing Was the Same, Take Care timing, and I was like, oh my god, he might come back. I heard this intro part and I was like, oh, he's about to cook. I thought he was about to cook him. And then he changes this beat to this I don't know, man. I don't know.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns.
So I don't even remember where he called him a rat or a snitch for anything like that. But he's basically saying that he's not that, and that if he was, he would have been in trouble with some people. He's saying he's not a rat, pretty much.
I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration.
So, a big accusation here, and a lot of people, when they heard this, were like, oh my god, Drake might be cooking, right? Accuses Kendrick of taking information that OVO actually gave Kendrick. He's saying that they fed him the information that Drake has an 11-year-old daughter, and Kendrick took it and used it in a song. Now, if that was true, that would be a bad look for Kendrick. I'm not saying it's 100% not true, but When Kendrick made his track, Meet the Gramps, like I said before, Drake's only reply was an Instagram story saying, oh my god, these guys are in shambles. Who can prove I have an 11-year-old daughter? You guys are reaching, whatever. Then he goes and he says, if someone can prove I have an 11-year-old daughter, I'll come and work for you and stuff like that. Now, a few days later, he's saying that they fed him the information. This would be very easy to prove, okay? All you had to do was record something, get a text, get something, some sort of proof. Because, again, later in the song, he's going to call Kendrick a liar a bunch. If you are a liar, why don't you have proof of this? Why don't you have any proof that y'all fed him the information except for you just saying it, bro? Because if it was true, it'd be a really good, smart chess move that actually worked that made Kendrick look a little stupid. But you have no proof. You supplied no proof, so I can't even take this bar. And it's the same thing, honestly, with Kendrick saying he has a daughter. There's no proof. There's nothing that's came out since saying that. Hi, Kickstons. There's nothing that would be saying that you have a daughter. So there's nothing. You have no proof that he has a daughter. You have zero. There's nothing that's came out since. And so they seem both kind of like, I don't know. Because, I mean, Kendrick, the part's cool. And I saw some, apparently, Instagram of the girl or something like that, the 11-year-old. There's no proof that Drake actually has a daughter. Okay? There's none. There's no proof. But there's also no proof that Drake supplied them the information. And I find it, honestly, again, I love Drake. I've said this so many times to stream. I like Drake more than I like Kendrick, bro. It is much more likely to me that Drake actually has a daughter than the fact that they fed Kendrick the information and he just took it. I'm honestly buying Kendrick's story more. To be completely honest, I am. Because you wouldn't have handled it the way you handled it if you fed him the information, bro. So that line was just kind of corny to me. But
You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations?
okay, I don't think it's Whitney's, I don't think it's his wife to be a part of any of this. Okay, I don't think Kendrick's wife has to be a part of any of this, right? It was a little weird, though, that... Okay, here's where I'll give Drake some credit, okay? Kendrick, we know 100% heard Family Matters before he made Not Like Us, because he included in the last part the part about Atlanta calling him a colonizer and bringing up some parts that he had on Family Matters. So Not Like Us was made after Family Matters. So Kendrick had the opportunity to bring up, or at least address the allegations that Drake made against Kendrick, that Kendrick beats on his wife. Because that was pretty big. That was the biggest thing out of Family Matters, is that Kendrick apparently beat his wife. And the fact that it was accusations before. Like, this isn't Drake making the accusations. These were accusations from years ago that Kendrick, yes, addressed back then, but he hasn't addressed it now. You know what I mean? And it very easily could have been a thing where he's like, I don't know what he would have said, but similar to what Drake does on this, at least Drake defends the accusations that came at him on this song. You know what I mean? Kendrick didn't do that. So that's a little weird. He never addressed it at all. He kind of just swept it under the rug. To be fair, it almost kind of worked better for Kendrick because everyone kind of forgot they even said that. No one's even remembering that that was an accusation towards Kendrick. But to bring it up again and say, why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations, saying, why isn't Whitney speaking up and being like, yo, Kendrick didn't do this? It is interesting. It is interesting. And you can kind of give Drake a little bit of a dub there just because Kendrick never brought it up. And it is kind of just something that's still in the air. But yeah.
Why is she following Dave Free and I missed the morale?
That was, I mean,
yeah. Haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
So fucking corny. Play that back.
I'm sorry. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made the whole connection.
Like, it's honestly, like, funny, but it's like, first of all, it's not even what the song's about. It's about his mother, and then they're, like, asking Kendrick, and they didn't, like, believe Kendrick that he, like, didn't or whatever. I don't even know if Kendrick actually gets assaulted in the song. I don't know. Again, just kind of a weird reach. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That was just a weird reach to me. I guess, again, Kendrick is a boring dude. He doesn't have much dirt on him. He's a hard guy to go up against. I guess you gotta go at what you can get at. You know what I mean?
This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with.
So at least he's addressing the thing. You know what I mean? At least he's addressing the accusations.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested.
God, and then why did you have to say that, Drake? Why did you have to say that, bro? Why did you have to say that when you know that's not true? You know damn well that's not true, bro. How many people? Okay, I think he says he's too famous.
I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but
yeah, like, bro, that whole line is so stupid, bro. Look what just happened to P. Diddy. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Look at all these people that got caught later for stuff, bro. You don't get in trouble immediately. That's just not what happens, bro. And there's so many people that get accused for stuff or people that actually did some stuff that don't get in trouble till way later, bro. And way famous people too. P. Diddy. It just happened. You know what I mean? R. Kelly, not even too long ago. You rap about it all the time, bro. You rap about it on this song. That was just a terrible line. I don't know why somebody let him say that, bro. Somebody let him say that. I don't know. It's just not the angle you take. You don't say, well, if I was really with young people, why am I not in a jail cell? It's like, bro, I don't know. That's how many other people touch on kids. Why isn't EDP in jail right now? EDP's not in a jail cell right now, and he admitted to it. EDP admitted to having little kids and inviting them to his dungeon and stuff. He's not in jail right now. EDP's on TikTok Live right now. That dude is like, what are we talking about? Who let him say that, bro? Terrible line.
Clearly there's a deeper message.
Terrible line.
Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment.
Like again, okay, he's gonna later go on about how Kendrick's a liar. Where's the proof of that? This all just seems made up. Where's the proof or anything? What even gets you to think that Dave Free did that? Is it just something you're just coming up with? Is there any leads to that story that Dave Free may actually have gotten with Kendrick's wife, who again, they've been together since high school, and Dave Free and Kendrick are friends? Is there any ties to that, or is it just something you're saying? You know what I mean?
Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it.
Okay, he got caught for that. Apparently B sharp. I low-key did not even know that. He said it and I was like, dang, he kind of flipped it. Apparently B sharp isn't even a musical thing. It's not, that B sharp just doesn't exist apparently. So everyone kind of clowned him for that. I didn't even notice it. I'm not gonna lie, I guess I don't know music theory like that. I literally did not notice it when he said it. I thought it was actually kind of fire, but everyone kind of clowned him for it, so.
You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager.
I hate the fact that he keeps bringing up Millie Bobby Brown, bro, because he gets made fun of for it. And when you think about it, bro, no matter what, at face value, him and Millie Bobby Brown shit is weird. It's weird. It's weird. I don't care. It's weird. Like he said it on the For All the Dogs on that song with Yachty, where it was like bringing up some Millie Bobby Brown. It's some, I don't know, bro. It's just texting an underage girl is weird in general. I'm sorry it is, because she said it wasn't just some congratulations text or just something, bro. They were texting. They were texting, bro. They were having active conversations, and Drake was in his 30s, and Millie Bobby Brown was a teenager. That's weird. I don't care, that's weird. I don't care, that's weird. So you can try to bring it up all you want. Maybe y'all nothing weird happened between you guys, but the overall fact of it is weird. So stop bringing that up on some trying to defend yourself shit, because it's weird. That's weird. And there's so many other examples that have came out of Drake getting in weird shit. I don't know.
I'm a fucking hitman.
I just hate when he brings that up. It's some, I don't know.
The dog, not a peacemaker.
So weird,
yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Yo.
I'm gonna sound like a Drake hater this whole time. I love Drake. I like Drake more than Kendrick. Okay, please, can we just have this clear, bro? I'm trying to be as subjective as possible. Drake, I love you.
Ass in extreme
I'm sorry.
danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
Woo! Okay, so again, I low-key think that bar was kind of, I don't know, it was kind of fire. It was kind of fire. I mean, the Kendrick women beating thing, that is an accusation that happened. It's actually something that happened. So it's a little bit more legitimate than other things that are being said. Even if it's not true, it's a little bit more legitimate. Because it was a thing from accusations from years ago that Kendrick's actually addressed. And he said, Whitney, I'll hit you back, and I promise it's a lot safer, saying that, like, I don't know. I don't think that last part was bad at all. But let's listen to this outro talking part in the Miranda.
I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like,
I'm not gonna pause it. I'm not gonna pause it. Bro.
You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
And that's it. And that's it, man. And that's it. There's a reason he had that ending talking part, bro. If Drake would have ended the verse right when he said, and Whitney, when I hit you back, I promise it's a lot safer, he could have ended it right there. And I'm sure, honestly, Kendrick probably would have replied. I think he actually would have replied. He added this last talking part, basically complaining about Kendrick throwing some accusations at him of being some certain things and saying all this stuff is facts when that's just not true. He's I'm honestly believing that he's lied about a bunch of stuff and stuff with no proof. So even if in your mind it's true, buddy, there's no proof. He's basically waving the white flags, just like he said on the last track. Everyone's throwing up white flags for him. This is the white flag, bro. He's done. He's out of it. He's saying he got it burnt the fuck out. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's done with it. He's done with it, bro. He's done with it. And that's why this track, I feel like, is him. It felt like a surrender. It felt like he rage quit. It literally felt like a rage quit, bro. And it was very upsetting to hear. And it was just not the reply he needed to do. Like, he replied to his stuff. He defended himself, whatever. He could have defended those allegations a lot better. And at the end, he basically complains about everything and just sounds whiny and annoying and basically says he's going to quit. And he just sounds done with it. He just sounds done. Kendrick has no reason to reply to this, bro. Kendrick has no reason to reply to this at all, in my opinion. So, let's go over to the scorecards, boys. This is the scorecards, and listen, I know this looks crazy. I know he's up 4-0. I know I'm gonna look crazy. You know what I mean? A few of these are debatable, right? These are debatable, I guess, right? But again, this one's not even close, man. Drake's track was the Heart Part 6. And Kendrick's track in this exchange was Not Like Us. And in the most abrupt, clear sweep of all time, Not Like Us absolutely dismantled the Heart Part 6. The Heart Part 6 out of all of these tracks is probably the worst one. Probably the worst one. I'm taking every single other track. It's literally, the two worst ones are probably between the Heart Part 6 and Taylor Made Freestyle. Every other one is actually fire. Like, every other single one is fire. Every single other one is fire. You switched up on Push-Ups on Euphoria. Yeah, Push-Ups on Euphoria was the one I was debating. I know it was rough, okay? I thought about it for a while, to be honest. I just had to give it to Euphoria because Push-Ups sounds a lot better. I think it's more enjoyable to listen to, and there's a lot of parts on Euphoria, like a lot of my opinion on Euphoria did not change. Honestly, a lot of my opinions on Euphoria did not change at all. I think a lot of the bars were kind of weak. I didn't like a lot of the deliveries. I think a lot of them were kind of reaches. It wasn't as good as I think a lot of people thought it was, but it was still good. And I think Push-Ups is such a great song. But Push-Ups, he doesn't fully focus on Kendrick is the thing. Push-Ups is focused on 15 other people as well as Kendrick, and the disses on Kendrick aren't that crazy. In Euphoria, he has a lot of good disses on Kendrick, on Drake, to be honest. So I had to give it to Euphoria, and honestly, just produce it like I had to give it to Euphoria, to be honest. Just looking at objective, I feel like if these are all the matchups, I feel like these are all fair matchups because First Person Shooter came out, even though it wasn't like a diss, it came out and it pretty much started everything off, and then Like That came off, and it wasn't a full diss, but it was Kendrick replying to First Person Shooter. So this was the first matchup to me. I'm giving that the Like That. Push-Ups and Euphoria. I have to give it to Euphoria, even though I think Euphoria is a little overrated. I think Push-Ups is amazing. As a diss song, what's actually the best, I'll put aside my bias and I'll give it to Euphoria. And then these are both the songs that they released immediately after these two, so I matched these up against each other. Taylor Made Freestyle versus 616. I think Taylor Made for the time was a good little troll, and a lot of people didn't like the AI stuff. I thought it was whatever, but it wasn't like it was basically just taunting him and being like, I bet you won't drop, I bet you won't drop, and it aged horribly. It aged horribly. And then 616 is just a good rap song where he's also dissing Drake and has some pretty good lines. And it's nothing crazy, but I think it's better than Taylor Made. Meet the Grams, Family Matters is not even close to me. Family Matters dropped and then immediately Meet the Grams drops, and Meet the Grams is, in my opinion, the greatest diss track of all time. Dark, sinister, just horrible. Yeah, he won that. So at this point, I thought he was 4 up. And then Not Like Us, he drops, pretty much spinning the block, dancing on his grave a little bit. And then Drake replies, whining and complaining, accusing them of lying, and basically saying he's done playing, he doesn't want to do it anymore. He's done. He gives up. He's done. Was basically his reply to it, bro. So, boys, unfortunately, I was wrong. After going through every single track, I was wrong. I had Drake winning, and I was wrong. This is what my scoreboard was. This is what my scoreboard was, bro. I think Kendrick 5-0'd him. I think Kendrick actually just 5-0'd him. He didn't even sweep him. He sweeped him +1, bro. Yeah, it's upsetting. It's quite upsetting for Drake fans right now. It's a rough time. Hopefully Drake can bounce back from this. But this is how I scored it, man. This is how I scored it. This was a very entertaining beef, and I'm giving Drake so much respect as well, because going against Kendrick, he didn't have to do that. He did not have to do that at all. So I give Drake his respect for that 1,000%. To actually go through and do this and not show fear against Kendrick, you have to give respect to the heart that he showed during this battle. Okay, you have to give that respect. And also, he just had a very difficult opponent. Like, Kendrick is probably the most difficult person to go against, right? His discography is nearly flawless. He doesn't have any controversies really, except for the beating his wife thing. But again, it's I don't think it's true. Doesn't really have any controversies. Doesn't really get in anything. Does his own thing. Honestly, a really boring guy. He's very hard to diss. He's a hard guy to diss, and he's probably the greatest rapper of all time. At this point, yeah, he's the GOAT. You can't say he's not the GOAT anymore. Like, he's the greatest rapper of all time, bro. All things considered, he's a very difficult guy to go against. So you have to give Drake his respect there. He tried, man. There's just not much you can really do. I won't give him his respect when it comes to the Heart Part 6. I thought everything else was okay. Even Family Matters, I thought could have been a lot better. He disappointed. I honestly think Push-Ups was his peak, which is not good, because if you look at it, Kendrick continued to get better and better. I literally think it goes order. Like, I think Euphoria was better than Like That. Even I know Like That's actually really good. But I like 616 more than Euphoria. Then Meet the Grams is a bomb. And then Not Like Us is the #1 hit in the world right now. So he just kept getting better. And honestly, Drake just kept getting worse. He kept getting worse. Kendrick beat him at his own game. He played the long chess game. And honestly, looking back at it, man, I don't think anything else. Unless Drake literally comes out with the greatest diss track of all time. I think Drake already pushed the red button, and it didn't do what he thought it was going to do. I think Family Matters was the red button, and Kendrick dropped 50,000 red buttons on him and kind of ruined his parade a little bit. He crashed his party, and then he spun the block again. He's been looked at as a predator now. Now Drake has to defend himself. What new disses are you going to come with? Now you have to defend yourself being a predator, and he does it in the most boring, anticlimactic way possible, and people are still playing Not Like Us, bro. So in every way, Kendrick won this battle, man, and it's unfortunate, but Kendrick won his battle. So congratulations, Kendrick Lamar. You won. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. I'm sorry. He could literally retire today. Kendrick could never make music again. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest rapper of all time. He has a nearly flawless discography, and he just destroyed Drake. Just actually dismantled him, bro. It's rough. It's rough, man. It's very rough. So, that's the end of the rap back and forth. And this is an unfortunate topic, but I just feel like it also is part of this beef. Kendrick never replied with the diss back to the Heart Part 6. Like I said, it's been 3 days now. There hasn't been a reply back. But this is the one thing that has come since the Heart Part 6. Before I show this, I don't know if Kendrick has anything to do with this. I'm just saying, after the Heart Part 6 came out, this is the one other thing that came from this beef. I checked Twitter and YouTube. Drake's security guard shot outside of the Toronto mansion. This was the not... What is it? Drake needs to stick to the radio hits. He is not gonna beef. Dude, he beat Meek Mill is the thing. He had against Meek Mill, bro. He is good in beef. And he had good distance against Pusha T. He just picks the wrong fights. He picks the very wrong fights. Anyway, unfortunately, this is what came out 8 hours ago. This comes out. Drake's home, after his house being posted by Kendrick and his diss track coming out, this happens.
Police are now investigating a shooting outside the Toronto mansion belonging to rapper Drake. It is unclear if the rapper was at home during the time of this shooting. The gunfire happened around 2 o'clock yesterday morning. It left a security guard seriously injured.
I don't even know what to say about this, bro. 2 a.m. at Drake's house, and one of his security guards gets shot.
Police say his team is cooperating. Authorities say video of the shooting has been recovered. The motive, though, does remain unclear, but Drake recently made headlines over a long-time beef involving fellow rapper Kendrick Lamar. Many people in the industry suggest a recent exchange of diss tracks may have escalated.
Yeah, this is again, I want to first of all say this is whack. I don't support any of this. I think this is horrible. I don't know if it was some fan maybe that ended up knowing his injustice or something, or if this actually has something to do with Kendrick. I don't know. But it's not cool. I just feel like after we've gone through every single part of the beef, this is kind of a big part. I'm not gonna lie. This is a crazy big part, and I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but this is not looking good. Things are getting a little crazy. You know what I mean? We all went into this. They had this beef for so long, and we were all so excited about it, and it happened, and now it's getting to a point where it's like scary. Like this is actually getting to a kind of scary point. So I'm just hoping nothing else happened from this. I hope this thing is kind of over at this point. The beef's over. Everyone can confidently say Kendrick won this, man. Kendrick won it, and this happened yesterday. I'm just hoping nothing goes from this point. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, that was the only thing that followed Drake's diss track was this. So I'm hoping this ends soon. It's getting a little too crazy for my liking. So we're just gonna hope this ends soon. So as far as the Kendrick and Drake saga, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's been, man. This is been a crazy time. This is my official scoreboard of the beef. And boys, we just went over the entire Kendrick Lamar Drake saga, starting from literally 2010 since literally 2009. They literally started from that video from 2009. We went from 2009 to 2024, everything leading up to this. And man, this has been brewing up for about 15 years now. And it delivered. It was a crazy beef, craziest, I think, in my opinion, of all time. I don't think any other beef comes close to this. And I'm honestly okay with it being over now. I'm satisfied. I got my, I got this for free. I got my money's worth and I didn't even pay.
My life is a movie, would you be the last? My life is a movie, would you be the cast? Remember there was times where I didn't have to question it, but lately it been feeling like we hardly get affectionate. My life is a movie, would you be the last? My life is a movie, would you be the cast? Remember there was times where I didn't have to question it, but lately it been feeling like we hardly get affectionate.